Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. I am intrigued by today's video, which was chosen by our patrons. It's of a band I've never heard before, the Pretenders, and specifically they chose a recording of a live rehearsal. I've learned to trust our patrons, so I expect that this will be incredible on so many levels. Let's get to it. I was wondering, I was like, please tell me that's a pencil in her hand, that she's making notes on her music. No, cigarette. In case you didn't know, cigarettes are very bad for singing. Put it out there right away. Very bad for singing. Though some singers like the sultry, lower sound that cigarette usage tends to add to in a voice or create in a voice, which her voice actually might be one of those voices that is relying on that particular sound. But I highly don't recommend smoking a cigarette while you're performing, y'all. No matter what sound you're going for, there's so many bad long-term things for it. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. I love the way that when the backup singers come in, they're higher than she is, but she's the lady here. Her vocal delivery has so much sass and pizzazz. It is really rhythmically hooked in, and it feels like every time she approaches the mic, she's like, I'm gonna give it again. I'm gonna give it again. It's fun to watch her and how she is using that mic approach, I think, to actually energize her performance even further. That's cool. There is a lot to unpack about her vocal expression already. I'm going to go back one more time to the beginning, and let's talk about all of these little moments. I'll pull up my lyrics too. Yeah, I did get it right. Okay. I like that really direct intro into the song. So notice the way that she really has elongated brass here versus in pocket. She's actually using each of the consonants of in pocket, using each of those final consonants to shorten the last two words, but got brass. She elongated like crazy. It's almost like she does, what? I don't know what that technique is called. I don't know if there even is a name for it. It's almost like she's revving into It's got an element of a creak, like that sort of sound. A creak is in it, but she revs it in a little bit faster. And she does a little fry at the end of that as well. It's like the reverse of creak.
Feeling myself, don't make you notice.
And then she does a little cry in the middle of that as a way to step down just a pitch.
Don't make you notice.
It's a lot.
Restrained emotion. I've been diving, detour leaning, no reason. Sing some places, don't make you notice.
So she's moving a lot here and moving a lot with the mic and using a lot of hands to paint these ideas. That's what a lot of singers look like when they're rehearsing. I'm going to put that out there because I think once singers get to a performance stage, a lot of times they become more grounded. There's some actions people will normally do that can be very distracting to a performance. And so when they start thinking about other people watching them, they might rein that in or choose to bring certain elements out. But this kind of movement around, it shows that there's a lot of relaxed, easy movement in the body. And that's good. You don't want to be stiff when you're singing. You need to be ready to engage and move your voice and move and engage your support system. Go back just a little more.
Don't make you notice. Gonna use my arms. Gonna use my legs.
I love the little like slide and squeak off of arms.
Gonna use my arms. Gonna use my legs.
So like she almost goes into a little whistle at the very end.
Gonna use my arms. Gonna use my legs. Gonna use my style. Gonna use
Again.
my side step. Gonna use my fingers. Gonna use my imagination. Oh, 'cause I gonna make you see there's nobody else here. No one like me. I'm special, so special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me.
Her singing is just overflowing with confidence and empowerment. And this is the kind of song that I would play before a performance. I had a performances, really a dressing room playlist that I would often crank up before big performances just to get jazzed up and build that feeling of like, yeah, I can do it. I can be awesome. And things on that playlist, in case you were wondering, one of the like Hallmark songs was actually "Here's to Us" by Hailstorm, which is where I first heard Lizzie Hale, and then got reintroduced to all of their other music through this channel. She's a wonderful person, by the way. Check out the Tea Time interview if you haven't seen it. I also have Nessun Dorma, specifically Pavarotti's version of it, because that's just the vincero, like I'm gonna win at the end. That's on there. This feels like something where you say, like, yeah, I have all of these things that are accessible to me. And what's the line? I'm going to use my imagination. I'm going to paint this picture on stage. I like it. Make you notice that part. It builds up energy that I feel is really good for humans to have. And I could see this being that song that when you're having a rough time at work, you're like, okay, this one's coming on. This is my pump me up song for the day. I'm going to have an awesome one. And I like that. I think that the vibe is awesome and super positive. I love that registration there. Her hands also are very lift me up. And also, while it's really very confident, it doesn't feel like it's overachieving. Like she's got cool expression. Like that's what it is. It's chill and confident. at the same time. It's like, there's those people that are always trying too hard, and you're like, calm down a little bit. Just be yourself, and we'll love you, man. But they're all, yeah. So I've been there. This is like the cool confidence that walks into the room and says, doesn't matter what anybody else really thinks. I know I've got it together. Such good vibes.
Attention, give it to me. Got rhythm, can't speak.
It is very sultry there.
So breathe, got something. When can I tell? Don't make you notice.
I really like the way she uses this cry every time at the end of that kind of phrase. It makes that ending just be so punched. It stands out. It's always in my memory. It seems like part of her signature sound.
Make you notice. I'm gonna use my arms. I'm gonna use my legs. I'm gonna use my style. I'm gonna use my
I loved that. It's like, I got my arms, I got my legs, I got my style, and my instrumental solo. Because these instruments are such stars on their own. Not only is it empowering to the person singing, but it's empowering to the people around them. I'm digging this a lot. She's continually, by the way, there's this pattern in the song where she's continually elongated a particular word and then will super shorten one right afterwards. It's like this, like, ha, 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 kind of feeling throughout the whole thing. And it's fun. It's spicy.
I'm gonna use my arms. I'm gonna use my legs. I'm gonna use my style. I'm gonna use my
Another quick word about cigarettes on the voice. And vaping. We're going to talk about vaping too. Recent research is showing that vaping actually is not just bad, it might actually be worse because of the deposit of the chemicals on the vocal folds, which I think is really interesting. A lot of people thought that it would be safer, and we are finding the opposite. That doesn't mean you should go smoke cigarettes, though. This kind of direct heat, along with those chemicals on the vocal folds, it's not good for your voice. Straight up, it's not good. Obviously, we know it's not good for your health, but straight on the vocal folds, which are very, very delicate and fussy, it can wreak havoc. I've seen stuff in throats that just blech. You don't want that on your throat. So if you need another person to tell you that you shouldn't smoke, I will be that person. I'll be that person for you. And vaping isn't any better. Okay. Moral of the story, treat your body well. And I don't think that we really knew too much about what this did to the voice at this point. So I'm going to give it a pass. That is such a good view every time of how she's attacking the mic. She is not afraid of the mic, and she is delivering into it so clearly. She has an intention every time. It's like, boom, I will give this to the mic. I really dig that. She's got nice lows. She is playing playing a lot with registers there, going between head voice and chest voice and then mixing them as well. She's really also often disguising it or using that flip, the change in the timbre that naturally occurs as she's going between registers. She's using that to give more style to the piece. So really embracing those registers. This would be a great song for someone who's focused on register development and really control of your registers to practice. This is, and really learn how to find different styles as you're going back and forth. Cool.
Give it to me, 'cause I don't make you see.
Right there, by the way, I do think she actually lost a little control.
I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me, 'cause I
Right there.
don't make you see. There's nobody else you got
That's a lot of fun.
like me. I'm special, special, so special, special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me.
I like the way that she decided to elongate the me at the end. I thought she was going to shorten that one, and instead she kind of gave a little nudge at the end.
Attention. Give it to me.
Saucy. Nice rehearsal. I've been thinking this entire time what food could represent the sound of the Pretenders. And I want your input on this in chat. Okay, so you have to tell me what you think is a good food to represent them. But for me, I'm gonna go with a sea salt caramel truffle. Right? It's like it does have that incredible, delicious, smooth feel, but then you get this sort of spices extra something from that salt in there. And I think that represents the smooth moments and then the cut off moments. And then I just think it was delicious. Like straight up delicious. So thank you so much, patrons. And if y'all would like to see some more analyses of patron choices, check out this playlist over here. May you fall more in love with music every day.